Week 4 is in the books for Fantasy Immortality. This is a bird's eye view, special edition with our new guest, the Underdogs.
Thanks,
how we doing today?
Good, good.
Very nice.
Can't complain.
Very nice. All right, let's do a couple things in order first here. 2 weeks in a row, there is no 150-point player so far.
Yes,
2 weeks, all right. So it's a little trickier now having a high score, but I like it. I like it. The one vote on the site this week was for the waiver order priority after all the talking back and forth. That does not get passed. He didn't get the required amount of votes. So that will have to go the way it has been for the remainder of the season. And if we choose to change it, that will happen at the draft next year.
It's understandable. It's mid-season almost.
Easy enough. Easy enough. Let's see here. Let's go to some of the trash talking this week. A lot of talking on the site this week.
I tell you, man, this league's just getting more and more interesting, more fun to be in, man. Every year it just gets better and better, and I love the trash talking. It's coming out of everybody, and it just makes it more fun every week when people lose and they just talk trash all day, and then they just don't come up with the points, man.
You always get the same people talking back and forth, but you haven't had a few. Paulie Walnuts now, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You've been getting on the action. Billy the Kid opens his mouth. Flatlines, Bingo, lead, myself, rolling out a little bit. But this is the rest of you calling out there. I'm fucking calling every one of you, all right? Lift up your skirt and grab your cocks. Let's get your mouth motoring, baby. I don't want to hear none of the kiss of death or anything like that. Yeah. Let's get it going.
You know what it is too, Jay? It's just the way it's situating itself with all the teams. There's not only like 4 teams over 500 right now. Pretty much everybody else is at 500 or below. You know, it's just going to wrap itself up to be interesting when people are going to, you know, what's going to happen, man. Yeah. I don't know. All I know is I'm 3-1. I'm happy where I'm at. I just hope that I keep chugging, keep moving, and you know what?
Right.
Walnuts here next week. I'm going to break those nuts next week, brother. Let's tell you that, man.
Let's go to the recap of this week, and let's go to the games here. H2O taking on Lean. Let's go straight to the ass kicking of the week. Lean with all that yapping. H2O
you have been exposed.
Was a little hesitant going into this. I'm not going to lie about it, but Steve Smith, 38 points for him, and wins by 39 to give Russell the ass kicking of the week award. Yeah, all that yapping.
I can't believe Bobby Boucher, man. The drought still hasn't come yet, man, but don't worry, soon it will.
He's looking better. He's looking better.
He's doing good, though, for himself over there at the water treating plant.
All right, he moves himself to 3-1 and Lean falls to a rough 1-3.
Yeah, no one saw that coming.
All right, let's go to the defending champs over here. Playing Paulie Walnuts.
Game of the week.
Paulie Walnuts.
Game of the week.
All right, Walnuts picks up Sims Walker for 28. Nice pickup last week, but Gates is 35. Gives Bingo the W, 145 to 121. And I gotta tell you, it looks like Uncle Bingo kicked Paulie right in the walnuts.
Yeah, pretty much. You summed it up right there, man.
Right?
Because I tell you, I couldn't see that happening. I honestly saw Bingo going down like this week, and why Walnuts coming back with nothing, and he came out with the fire that he brought in with San Diego. It was just too much for Walnuts to handle, man.
He was down huge.
He got his nuts roasted, man. It was over.
All right, let's keep it in the family here. The Oblivion Flatline is taking on Billy the Kid. I gotta tell you, low scoring game. The Flatline is put out 93-91, but it looked like that BTK right there, Billy the Kid, who some are referring to as Wowak all of a sudden. I'm just not gonna name names. But with AP and Donald Driver going down only a couple points, they only combined for 19. And the Flatline is not pretty, but they pull out a W. They pull out a W. Billy the Kid has 104 points on the bench. He only had 91 playing. He could have won the game if he played his bench. Mendenhall, 34 points on the bench.
Wow.
Who would have known he would have died that game? But
I didn't even realize that Oblivion won that game.
Yeah, the Flatline has won it by 2.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was Billy the Kid pulled one out.
No, the Flatline is. So that's 2 games actually. BTK played myself, and the Flatline is pretty close, but two not too. He drops to 0-4. The Flatline is still right there, 2-2. He's right in mid pack. Not too far off.
That's honestly the second best record right now. Everybody's having 2-2 right now.
I think you got 3-1, and then everyone else 2-2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it pans out. Anybody even at 1-3 right now is not out of the water yet. It's still early, and that's why I said it's going to get interesting, man. Some people are just going to hit that. They're going to just dive down, and you never know. A 1-3 team this year could win this.
Let's move on to Gotham's game. Way Enterprise is taking on the New York Football Biff Grinders. I gotta tell you, Forte finally wakes up for me at 23 points, building steady,
that was big.
And I was too much for Biff to handle. Biff, not an impressive showing of 71. I'd take him 102 to 71. Biff falls to 1-3. He's in a must-win this situation.
He's got to win this week.
I moved myself to 3-1 in a division tie with H2O, as earlier discussed.
Yeah, that division is turning out to be a tough one too.
And yeah, Walnuts 2-2. It's looking right there. All right, there was two matchups of the week last week. Let's go on to the last two games here. There were the matchups of the week. The Ultimate Ones taking on the Pipe Layers.
Yeah, that was.
I gotta tell you, this was a great game, and it was a good matchup of the week right there with the Pipe Layers taking it out 97-90. Aaron Rodgers on Monday night has 24 to put him over the top. Now the Ultimate Ones had Ryan Grant, who only had 14, but on the bench for the Ultimate Ones was Big Ben at 23. That gives him the W.
I know.
The Romo, you think? He's a starter, he's going.
It's a tough toss-up on those two, man. Roethlisberger's are very shaky. He's not really that... And honestly, Romo's been in the same position.
But the Ultimate Ones...
He's had a hard time, but you know what? I favored Ultimate Ones in that matchup. I was proven wrong.
Ultimate One's still solid at 2-2, but the Pipe Layers an impressive 3-1. Very nice Pipe Layers. We're laying it right down. All right, last game. The other matchup of the week. The Underdogs taking on the Guineas. Another tight one, another good, I gotta tell you, I'm 2 for 2 on this close matchups. I like it. The Dogs taking out the Guineas 114-101 with stud of the week. 39 points out of the 49ers D.
Yeah.
D in special teams. But now, you want to know the tricky part about this? And I gotta tell you, playing anyone against St. Louis is a positive thing. You had Miami Dolphins D in special teams at 22 points. Good outing. You start them, you lose.
Exactly. So that's why I said to myself, I didn't even have the 49ers D on my bench at the beginning of that week. Thursday night went on the internet and actually picked up 49ers. I did a coaching move that got me a W, so I'm proud of myself on that. So I made a good, smart move, and that's why I'm still here, and that's why I'm 3-1, man. Because you know what, you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, good move there. Good.